It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Hello, friends. Happy Thursday to you, Puff and Steph, on your listening devices. Just got to let you guys know that we are running a kind of a contest with our friends at CBD American Shaman of PA, where you can try out some of their products. The contest will end, I believe, Saturday, and we'll announce the winners probably by Monday. So just make sure that if you want to try out some of their products for free, you get on our Facebook page. Speaking of our Facebook page, Steph, earlier today I posted a photo of a cat in my house on our Facebook page.
Yes.
Now.
Very confused. More confused.
Right. Now, what do you know about me and cats?
You're allergic, and you're not a fan on top of that.
Right. So when you saw a cat hanging out on my stairs, hanging out amongst my shoes, you were probably confused.
Very confused.
Now, a lot of people were like, oh, Puff's not a cat person, but now Puff has a cat. Oh, my God.
Yeah, and I haven't seen it yet either.
Right.
I don't see you being like a cat person.
Do you have theories?
I thought maybe you were just like watching it for someone, or maybe you got one for some unknown reason. But no, not really.
Okay. Let me talk you through what happened. Today was a day. I've had a day.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So, I'm doing some work at my kitchen table, and I let Mugatu outside to do his dog thing. He loves our backyard. It's fenced in. He loves it. All of a sudden, I start hearing this bark from him that's unlike his normal bark. And I'm like, oh no. The last time we heard that bark, there was a possum outside.
Right.
And I was like, no. So I go outside and I'm like, I can't hear him, but I can still hear, or I can't see him, but I can still hear his bark. It sounded like he was in the front yard, like he escaped the backyard and he was in the front yard. So I'm like, what?
He's done that before.
Right. So I went into the house, and as I'm walking, I hear, again, I hear his bark, but I realize it's not in the front yard. It's coming from under our deck. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I go back outside, and I hear rustling. I'm like, Mugatu, have a treat or whatever. I'm hoping there's not an animal under the deck. I'm hoping that he's okay. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of, with everything we've gone through, I need him to be okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right? So the last thing I would need is for him to be attacked by some animal that was under our deck. God forbid, like, woke up a sleeping whatever that attacked him. I was like, no. So I'm like, Mugatu, come in. I look out the side of the deck, and I see a white arm come through the screening of our deck. And I'm just like, that's not him. What is that thing? So then Mugatu runs out of the hole on the side of the deck that I don't even know it's there, that I'm going to cover up. But he's not alone. A black and white cat comes out from under our deck and runs into our house.
Oh my God.
Runs into our house. Okay? Mugatu chases him throughout the house. I have a dog chasing a cat throughout my house, upstairs, downstairs, back upstairs. And then Mugatu comes running down the stairs by himself. And I'm just like, what is going on? Yeah, I know, it's you. Stop whining. I'm telling a story about you. Stop
Give me
it.
your meal. I'll give you love.
So I get him into the backyard. All right? And close the door. So now he's trapped in our backyard. Meanwhile, there is a cat in my house that I don't know who it belongs to. I don't know if it's like a rabid feral cat. I don't know if it's somebody who lost their cat. I don't know what... Yes, I'm telling your story. Calm down.
And you don't know where it is because cats are weird like that. It could just be hiding somewhere.
Right. So I come up the stairs. I know it's upstairs. So it could be up here on Stop. I'm telling your story.
I'm excited.
It could be up here, on the third floor of the house, but it could also be in one of two bedrooms. The guest bedroom was open and the master bedroom was open. So I look through the guest bedroom because that's the smaller one. I don't see it, and I close the door. I look through the master bedroom. I don't see it. I close the door. I'm like, must have gone up into the third floor. Must be in the studio. Maybe it's doing a podcast. I don't know.
You never know.
So I walk up here and I'm looking, and now mind you, I'm like, is this thing gonna jump out at me? Does it have rabies? Does it have other diseases? I'm also allergic, which that doesn't bother me too much, but all things to consider.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like getting attacked by some feral cat.
Right.
So it's not up here either. And I'm like, it must be in our master bedroom. So sure enough, it is underneath our bed in the master bedroom, right up against the wall.
Oh, probably so scared.
Of course it was scared. So I get it out of the master bedroom, and it goes down the stairs and then hides again. Now I find it.
So you didn't physically get it. You just chased it.
I don't want to pick it up.
Yeah.
And now mind you, I'm on the phone with my wife. I'm on the phone with Laura going, hey, what do I do? There's a cat in our house. And she's like, what? Now, mind you, and you said you didn't notice this when you came in the house. You'll notice it when you leave. Mugatu chased it around the house, and it jumped up and grabbed onto some blinds, destroyed the blinds.
Oh,
the blinds
yeah.
are destroyed.
I've seen cats do that before.
Destroyed. And I'm on the phone with my wife going, I don't know what to do. She's like, pick it up. I go, I'm not picking it up. It might have tons of, diseases and stuff. I don't know the backstory.
It's probably hard to catch, too.
I don't know the medical history of this cat. So then it hides in my pile of shoes. So I'm like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a broom and kind of nudge it. I'm not going to hit it. I'm just going to nudge it. But my wife goes, don't hit it. I'm like, what kind of monster do you think I am?
Someone commented that on the Facebook page,
yes, saying don't hurt it. What? Listen, I can not like a type of animal, but I don't want to, massacre the thing.
Right.
How dare you? Think a little bit more of me than that, please.
Don't hurt it, Puff.
Yeah, my wife's like, well, don't, whack it. Just, nudge it. I'm like, who did you marry? Who did you marry?
What do you think I'm going to do?
Come on. So I kind of pushed it out from underneath the shoes, and it ran away again. I basically played, chase the cat. It wanted to stay in my house.
Aww.
It wanted to stay.
It had a home.
It was like, I kind of like it here.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. So, I went behind a chair. I was I was basically pushing it. I have hardwood floors. I was pushing it along the floor with this broom. And I nudged it, and it finally...
Is it a broom that's sharp on the end?
It was the bristles.
Because those bristles are kind of sharp.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying.
Oh, my God.
There's different kinds of brooms, though. You'll have to show me the broom later. So you're pushing it around on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot to turn that sign on. Can you turn that sign on? It's important part of the show.
On the air. Yay.
There you go.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I finally nudged it out of, it didn't want to leave.
Aww.
Maybe because it was scared of Mugatu. Maybe because it liked the house. Maybe it thought Mugatu was still outside waiting for it. I don't know. Not my cat. So I finally got it out the front door. And then I let him in, Mugatu in, from outside. And he starts running around the house, going upstairs, downstairs, looking for this cat.
Oh, so the cat's gone.
The cat, I got it out of the front door.
Oh, so...
Onto the porch.
Oh. I thought that there was, some weird story about how you adopted this cat.
No. No.
It just lived in here for a little bit today.
It was, yes. It tried to stake a claim in here, and I don't know.
Well, did it have a tag on?
I didn't see anything.
Because one of your neighbors has a cat that has been on your front porch multiple times when I come here.
Was it black and white?
I think so. And every time I've bent down to be like, oh my gosh, this cat's missing or something, it has a tag that says if I'm near whatever street, I'm okay.
It might be that cat.
Maybe it is.
For all I know. But you know
be.
what? Why is it in my house? It ran into my house and tried to live here.
Aw, it was looking for safety.
It was looking for safety. You know what? I helped it. I got the dog away from the cat. But then now it's time for you to go.
Aw.
It's like a hospital. You can't just stay in a hospital after you're better. Right? It's the same thing here. You're safe from the dog. Get the bleep out of my house.
Aw, poor thing didn't know that, though.
Well, okay, so I open up the front door, and I'm, nudging it out, and it's just that's why I don't like cats. Because it wanted to do its own thing instead of what I wanted it to do.
Yeah, they're stubborn like
right.
that.
Dogs are so much easier. If I open the front door, Mugatu would be gone.
Yeah, to the point where that becomes a problem in the other direction.
I know, but still, if I said, hey, let's get out of this house, he would do it.
Oh, yeah.
This cat's like, no, I like it here.
Oh, poor thing. Maybe he's never had a home.
Oh, stop it. You're not going to make me feel bad.
No, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I just hate how many stray cats there are. Because they're not my number one animal, by far.
Right.
But it still makes me sad. Right, Moo?
Right. Well, that explains the picture that was on our Facebook page. Everyone,
That's not what I was expecting.
Everyone was like, oh my God, Puff got a cat. He'd never get a cat. And then someone's like, he's family now. He's not a dog. He's not a cat. It's family. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a drifter. It's someone who was trying to mooch into my house, into my life.
Just rolled into town for a little bit.
No. It was under my deck, or it was in the yard, and Mugatu chased it under the deck. And then he ends up being in my house, right? Ruined my blinds.
Aww.
I mean, that's going to cost me money. They look like...
You can't fix them?
Oh, God, no. They are in pieces.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I thought you just meant he, like, screwed him up.
Oh, no. They broke off in pieces. Like, he was... When I was like, oh, my God, what's happening? When I came into the room, Mugatu was at the window sitting, barking, and the cat was hanging on to the blinds.
Oh, he was so scared.
I know. So I helped him.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it's not that noticeable because I didn't notice it.
It's noticeable.
Well, I was too busy looking at Mugatu.
Trust me, you're going to be like, how did I miss that? So there you go, everyone. And for those of you wondering, no, I didn't hurt the cat. Like, I was a bit, and I don't get this way, but I was a bit offended. I was a bit offended by both my wife and I think it was Sarah. I think it was Superfan Sarah, who was like, don't hurt it. Like, what do you think I'm going to do? Be like, first mistake this cat made was coming into this house. It's also its last mistake. Like, I'm not a monster.
Right.
I'm offended.
Yeah.
You guys would even think that of me. How dare you? How dare you? Coming up next, I'm glad this did not happen to you on your trip to Disney.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Do your kids lose their house keys? Do you hide a key near your front door for friends, relatives, the cleaning lady, or pet sitter? Do you need a better way to secure your home? Let ITD Systems and Security solve all your problems. ITD has the knowledge and experience to install smart home features like smart locks, motion sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, and wireless keypads that control everything. Plus, you can turn off lights, lock doors, and view any of your cameras right from your cell phone or tablet. Turn your house into a future house and add peace of mind to your life with ITD Systems and Security. To find out more, visit itdssi.com. A healthier, happier you is created from more than just a gym membership or diet plan. Don't take on your New Year's goals alone. Let CBD American Shaman of PA help you reach your goals by giving you the physical and mental relief needed to persevere. The Better You Challenge will reward you for sticking to your goals. To learn more and to try free samples of the newest products, visit a CBD American Shaman of PA store in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, and Lancaster, or visit hempishealth.com. And remember to use the promo code PUFF at checkout to save 10% on every order.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Okay, we are back. So, Steph, you just got back a few days ago, week ago, whatever, from Disney.
Yes.
I'm sure you still miss it. I'm sure it
I do.
holds a special place in your little
I'm
heart.
sad to be back, but yeah.
Sorry. Jeez. Sorry I can't compete with Mickey.
Nobody can.
Well, I don't know if you heard about this, but a boat on the Jungle Cruise. Have you ever been on the Jungle Cruise?
I love the Jungle Cruise.
A boat sunk.
No, the Jungle Cruise is so fun.
I've never been on the Jungle Cruise. Explain to me the Jungle Cruise.
So they like take you, like you said, on a boat, obviously, through all these like different forests, and I don't know the technical terms for the type of landscape. But it's all just like a big joke. There's a person leading the boat. What is that, like a skipper or something?
Like a tour guide
Skipper.
or a boat guide? Or
Tour
something?
guide, yeah. I don't know where skipper came from. I think that's the person in charge
Sure.
of the boat. So the skipper, they like pretend like they're steering, but actually the boat's on a track, because
okay.
they're not really paying much attention to it. And they have this whole thing they go through, and it's very funny. Like, it's just supposed to be a tour.
Well, if it's on a track, how did it sink? The ride was shut down for nearly 2 hours. One rider tweeted a picture of the skipper.
Skipper.
Yes. Waist deep in water as the boat started to become fully submerged.
No.
He said, our skipper was awesome. Used a radio to get help. We did not have wet feet or wet clothes on for very long. So they all did go underwater.
Wow.
It concerned me at first because... Do you remember a few years ago at Disney in the parks when that little kid got attacked by an alligator? Very sad story.
Yeah.
I didn't know if the Jungle Cruise was like in that area.
Oh,
So I was like, is there alligators in the water of the Jungle Cruise?
I don't think there's real animals, and I could be wrong. And if I am, my brother will correct me as soon as he listens to this morning. But I think that it's more just funny. I don't think there's actual animals.
They said all riders were taken off the boat safely, and the theme park, of course, made sure the rest of their day was magical.
Aw, of course they did. That's how Disney does it. But what would be frustrating is if they were fully submerged and like their phones and stuff got wet.
Right, so you'd have to like... I take your phones out of your pocket as you like slowly sink
Yeah.
it. Because I can't imagine the water's very deep.
I don't think so.
So you're like up to your, I don't know, maybe your waist, but you still got to take all the stuff out of your pocket, and then you're walking around all day, and like your shoes are going like this.
Oh, that's the worst.
Wet socks and shoes.
Yes, that is the worst feeling.
I hope they gave them like new socks and shoes and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm sure that they did. Disney's on top of that kind of stuff.
Do you know I almost worked there? I almost was part of the Disney internship program when I was in college.
I remember you saying that. That's so cool.
And we went through some of the training, and they're like, customer service is number one thing that we care about at Disney. So they say we're constantly helping people's experience be better. Like they're like, if you're at the park and you're just walking around and you see a kid drop his ice cream cone, you go with that kid and go get him a new ice cream cone for free.
Yes.
And things like that.
They're on top of all that.
There's also I don't know if you ever noticed this, but did you know that there's a special way of pointing at Disney?
Actually, I don't know if I know this.
So if you go up to someone and say, "Hey, where is Magic Kingdom?" They won't do this. They'll do this. The 2-finger. They'll go, "It's over there. Make a right," and then whatever.
Pew pew.
Yeah,
no
they do.
way.
They do the 2-finger because they think for 1 finger is rude.
I just see. That's why I love Disney. They think of everything.
Speaking of fingers, check this out.
Weird transition. All right.
It is a weird transition. There's tons of ways to unlock phones, right? There's codes. There's patterns, right? You do the pattern in the phone to unlock it. But there's also fingerprint unlocks. And these get more and more popular, but I always wondered what happens if you lose a finger. And that question was kind of answered.
No.
A 53-year-old guy in Belarus cut off his thumb in a power saw accident 3 months ago. Since that time, he's stored the severed thumb in his freezer. He said it might be, he hoped it would be sewed back on, but due to his age and some other illnesses and factors, doctors avoided or advised against this. In the meantime, he decided to see if it could still be used to unlock his cell phone for the fingerprint sensor. His initial attempt to unlock the device with the frozen thumb was unsuccessful, so he thawed out the thumb, and it worked.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So the what's it called? The thumbprint, it still stays the
scanner.
same.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so morbid and gross and interesting.
Tech experts and phone makers have been claiming it is not possible to unlock a smartphone with a severed digit because the electrical circuit was required to unlock the electrical circuit. So basically, it doesn't conduct electricity when your phone is severed.
You conduct electricity when it is severed?
When it's not. When it's not, your whole body does it. But they said it wasn't possible, but this guy said made it possible, so apparently proved them wrong.
Liars. Is keeping a thumb in your freezer more or less creepy than keeping a bag of your own hair in your room?
Are you asking for a friend?
Remember we talked about my ponytail in a bag?
Oh, yeah. That was a while ago. Do you still have that?
Yeah. I keep going, I'm really going to do something with this, and then like 3 years go by and I still don't.
Does hair go bad?
I remember we talked about this on the show like months and months and months ago, and I think it was found that I can still donate it. I think.
Hair doesn't go bad.
I don't think it expires. It doesn't smell bad. Haven't noticed.
Wait, you said it's in a bag?
Yeah.
Have you opened the bag and smelled it?
No.
Do you want to bring it in and do that?
Let's do it. I brought my ponytail for show and tell today.
Do you really want to do it?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll have to set a reminder to bring it.
All right, next week sometime.
Yes.
Bring
the pone.
What a weird thing to say. Sometime next week, bring in that hair, and we're gonna smell it.
I'll bring the pony.
You know something? I think we might be running out of ideas.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
A healthier, happier you is created from more than just a gym membership or diet plan. Don't take on your New Year's goals alone. Let CBD American Shaman of PA help you reach your goals by giving you the physical and mental relief needed to persevere. The Better You Challenge will reward you for sticking to your goals. To learn more and to try free samples of the newest products, visit a CBD American Shaman of PA store in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, and Lancaster, or visit hempishealth.com. And remember to use the promo code PUFF at checkout to save 10% on every order. Do your kids lose their house keys? Do you hide a key near your front door for friends, relatives, the cleaning lady, or pet sitter? Do you need a better way to secure your home? Let ITD Systems and Security solve all your problems. ITD has the knowledge and experience to install smart home features like smart locks, motion sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, and wireless keypads that control everything. Plus, you can turn off lights, lock doors, and view any of your cameras right from your cell phone or tablet. Turn your house into a future house and add peace of mind to your life with ITD Systems and Security. To find out more, visit itdssi.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
We are back, and do you consider yourself an intelligent person?
Yeah.
Right? You're relatively intelligent. You can learn things.
Yeah. I got good grades in school.
Sure.
That's what I always think of.
Sure. But we have all had stupid moments in life, right? We've all done stupid things. We've all said stupid things. We've all done things alone that we're like, thank God no one was here to see that. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this woman had one of those moments, but she decided to share it with the world. And this is kind of funny because we all have been there. Maybe not to this degree, but we've all had those moments where like, how do I not forget to breathe or something? Like,
right.
This is crazy. California stay-at-home mom. Her name is, I think it's Callie, posted a story Friday on Facebook. For 2 years, she diligently watered the potted plant on her kitchen windows.
Yes.
Did you see the story?
Yes, my cousin did this first, but she never went viral for it.
Last week, she decided to transplant it into a vase when she made an amazing discovery that it wasn't a real plant.
Yes. My cousin Amy did this for months. She was like watering this plant, and then her like 8-year-old daughter was like, "I don't think that's a real plant, Mom."
So how long did she do it for?
Months.
This woman did it for 2 years.
Yeah.
She said it was sitting on styrofoam with sand glued to the top, completely plastic.
But the water was still absorbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so
Could
funny.
you like imagine the false sense of security you get with this, right? Where you're like, man, I've really done a great job keeping this plant alive.
Yeah.
And you buy more plants thinking you're going to keep those alive and they end up dying. You're just like, it's got to be the plants, not me, right? And unfortunately, it was the plant being fake.
And that's why it's doing so well.
Yeah.
See, that would be me because I had a, what's it called? Those little plants. What are they called?
Fern?
No, not fern.
Rose.
They're like really
Tulip.
like trendy right now. It's like a
Moss.
little. What's it called?
You're asking the wrong guy. I know nothing
I
about
don't know.
plants.
They're really trendy right now. But anyway, I'll remember eventually.
Avocados.
Close, but no.
Okay.
And I like couldn't even keep that alive for more than a few weeks.
So
And you only had to water it like once a week. But my problem was getting on that once a week schedule. I couldn't keep track of it.
You know what you should have done?
What?
Fake plant.
See?
You know,
Next
and
time.
then friends come over. You're just like, oh, that's right, I gotta water my plant. And you're like, how long have you had that? 2 years? Wow, you're so. I know. Can I smell it or look at it? No, don't. You can't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
It's poisonous.
You know, don't even look at it for too long. Don't even look at it for too long. Stop. I gotta put it in the closet. It needs no sunlight.
Yep.
That's good.
Succulent.
Oh, that's what this plant was.
Okay, that's the one. It was a real succulent. Yep.
I don't know why I skipped. I just said plant instead of succulent. Maybe I couldn't read it, and I was worried, so I just skipped the word.
That's I've been there. I get it. I totally get it.
All right, so this is a little bit a different question for Play the Poll. I'll give you hints, and after your first guess, and we'll see if you can get it. The number of these in the United States peaked in the 1960s at around 12,000. Today, there are only 3,000 or less. What are they?
Is it an animal?
No, it's an activity.
Oh.
It's a place for activities.
Oh.
This isn't
Blockbuster.
No. There's not 3,000 Blockbusters.
I know, I wish.
This isn't really Play the Poll as much as a trivia question. I don't
It
know
is
why.
trivia.
I don't know why I pulled
No,
this
it's
up.
okay. It's interesting. It's an interesting one.
There used to be 12,000 back in the 60s, and now there's less than 3,000. Oh, what are they?
So a place for activities.
It's an activity place.
Ooh. What? Something that's gone down because of technology? Yeah.
I'm sure that has something to do with it.
Libraries.
No. Physical activity? Yeah, we'll go with that.
Gyms.
Like workout gyms? No, those have actually gone up.
That's good to hear. I have no idea.
You don't know?
Give me another hint.
Usually you do it in groups.
Rock climbing. Rock climbing walls.
No, they did not peak in the 60s.
People loved rock climbing in the 60s, okay? Don't give me your sass.
I don't know if that's true or not. You might be right. You might know more about rock climbing than I do.
All right, I give up.
Bowling alleys.
Oh, yeah.
When's the last time you went bowling?
It's probably been a solid 8 months.
Really? I went last weekend.
Did you?
I went last weekend and bowled the best game of my life.
Wow.
The first game, we played 2 games, and I bowled the best game of my life the first game. I bowled like a
Nice.
156. I'm not very good at bowling.
I'm not either.
So like a 156, it was amazing.
Wow, that's awesome. If I go, it's strictly social purposes.
You don't get competitive?
I mean, I do, but like I'm not very good.
You just
so
don't want to
it's-
finish last.
Right,
Don't
basically.
want to be the worst. All right, we will see you guys on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. It is the Puff and Steph podcast.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.